Hey! Green blood!
Kurt.
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your goal.
Oh, enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Ha! Kurt! I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor! Defend yourself well, Greenblood. One might think you had a proper master of arms.
The best.
You already training for your new post of legate? Don't tire yourself. Flattery'll get you nowhere. But for the fight, you have remembered your basics. Your performance just got you out of a final lesson. Unless you want to go through the paces again before we depart.
No, thanks all the same. I've quite a few tasks to check off my list before we depart.
And here you are already assuming your political functions. And in a hurry. Always too busy. Very well. If you ever want to go over your basics later, visit one of our barracks on the Isle. You'll always find a training partner to give you a friendly fight.
I'll remember that, thanks. Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsillon are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill...
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
Kurt? It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection. Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do. How goes the conflict with the Bridge Alliance?
Your territory is, alas, the only one that has been spared from the ravages of war on the continent. We fight on every front. These...
And on Teerfredi?
To my knowledge, no one has yet seen any serious fighting. The bridge, which leaves...
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sade.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Teerfredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out of style? Does your vest belong to last year's fashion? Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What? Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Come closer now, good people. Don't be afraid.
But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
What will be your official title on Teofredi? Or are you just here to keep an eye on us?
Come now, don't be ridiculous. I'm coming in the capacity of official advisor. Nothing more. But His Highness has also asked me to report to him on certain strategic observations. I am therefore required to take note of all events, chart the island and its resources, but also obtain as much knowledge as possible concerning the more dangerous creatures of the island. Your help will be extremely valuable to me. I've no longer the legs of an adventurer.
It's always a privilege to help, Master. I need to be leaving. I have quite a few things to do before we raise anchor.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sade, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Be back soon, Captain. Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age, hair down to his neck, light brown, blue eyes, quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'd be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
The furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
I could repair this if I had some metal dowels.
Well then, were you able to repair it all?
No, I haven't been able to sort them out.
In that case, you need to pay me, sir.
I regret I don't have the sum you're asking for.
Either you repair them, or you reimburse their cost. Or I keep what I know about your cousin to myself.
That's ridiculous. He could reimburse you easily. He's quite a rich man.
Perhaps, but a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. And as for promises, I've heard enough to fill an ocean.
Very well. I will see what I can scavenge in that case. I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye. Greenblood, do you need something?
I must leave you.
Well then, were you able to repair it all?
No, I haven't been able to sort them out.
In that case, you need to pay me.
I regret I don't have...
Either you repair...
How is business going these days?
It's picking up. The Malicor... The epidemic... Now that we have...
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
I could repair this if I had some metal dowel.
The merchant is there.
Good day, good sir. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refused to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders? Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
I'm certain we can come to an unofficial arrangement. You are clearly the apprentice of a demanding master who expects you to follow orders without raising a brow. Life in your shoes can't be easy. Perhaps we could help you take the weight off your feet.
And what would I have to do in exchange? If I give you the merchandise, my master will still demand the price you're supposed to pay me.
Not if you were robbed. By pure chance. I mean, it could happen to anyone. What if the guards leave a little extra bonus in your pocket as you look away? And while you're making yourself busy elsewhere, some of my men break in and collect their merchandise. You'll just have to make a devastated, the dastardly boldness of them face in front of your master, and we're done.
And the bonus will be how much?
Well, you won't be retiring with it.
Oh. All right. Done. I'm with you. As soon as I've received my bonus, my eyes will grow weary-like.
Not just yet. You'll get your bonus afterwards. The guard has already been taken once by your promises.
Well, You can't hold it against me for trying. Very well. Call for your men to come.
You're certainly honouring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us. Out of energy. Drink a potion. Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I swear you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Have you finally made up your mind?
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
I will think about it.
As you wish, but don't wait long. It won't last forever.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I must leave you.
Hello, sir.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
I believe I've seen you at the palace.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I will think about it.
As you wish, but don't wait long. It won't last forever.
To my help, and death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! You're running out of energy! Drink a potion!
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right!
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
Selection, whatever! Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything? Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Sir Desade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain.
Yes.
Excellent news.
Blast me.
The commander...
Very well.
The merchandise that you obtained needs the Port Authority formalities for shipping, and we've already lost quite a bit of time with it.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle?
I would never ask you to do such a thing.
Ah, but you don't mind asking...
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution, but this cargo must reach the island.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience.
any idea who I am? Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
Do you hear that?
Yes, that's Constantine's voice. It's coming from the upper floor. It sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
It's not possible just now. It's blocked. It's blocked.
This man is going to bring the guard out if he keeps shouting like that. We should have got rid of him.
Don't be an idiot. It's obvious that he's a noble, a rich man. He needed to be taught a lesson, but it's better we grab some coin. With all those posters we posted, someone with deep...
To my help! And death to the others!
Drink a potion!
Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Running out of air! Drink a potion!
lot.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress.
Constantine, it's me!
My dear cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fires.
I do what I can. We're departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you, I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure. If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, good cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
There's no one left to pay, Your Highness. The brave Kurt and your cousin have already settled the books.
Really now? What a shame. I would have loved to have seen that. We've nothing left to do then than to board our ship. An adventure awaits us at the end of the street.
Is your hat out of style? Does your vest belong to last
There are some days when you'd rather get drunk all day than have to suffer through this again.
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
With all these sailors coming and going, you...
Right. They say that man... Treasure about... but you know the kind...
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
I could repair this if I had some metal dowels. I don't have the key. I don't have the key. Locked. Locked.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin? Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Saad.
Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled. But I haven't put a stop to my own research.
So you manipulate people?
I don't have a choice.
If this potion were in a...
I ran tests. A small city. The mob would have been furious in any case. But a normal...
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imp.
I understand if you don't. I would still be one.
Your methods don't...
I don't torture people.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocent...
So...
I'm going to help you leave the city, but you must promise never to return.
I swear.
Very well, then. I need to first...
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront them.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be...
It would be better if I remain hidden.
The servants...
Locked. The key to the tavern. Locked.
Let's go and find the alchemist. We need to get him out of here as fast as we can.
Please listen, I beg you.
If you want him to reimburse you, Get in the back of the line like everyone else!
Believe me, I understand why you're angry.
Me? It's not money I want! That charlatan tried to poison us! I couldn't give a flying pile of dung for your pretty words. We're gonna hang him high!
How absurd! I'm the one who put an end to his operation.
Well, in that case, help us catch him!
He's trapped! He'll have to...
And so you plan on waiting here? I do not advise that. All of you drank one of those potions, am I right?
You're right, we did. Tasted of death. I did nothing for me ulcer.
As for me, I only drank a few drops. And my tooth is aching more than ever.
Alas, you need only drink a mere drop for it to provoke paralysis.
Paralysis?
A terrible side effect. The symptoms appear sooner or later. No one is spared from them.
What? Are we doomed, then?
Everyone. Except, of course, those going to see a doctor to receive the antidote.
What are we gonna do? The doctor costs a fortune. We're all gonna end up like statues.
Listen to me, everyone. I know a good doctor that will help us. Come on!
That charlatan will just have to wait to get what's...
The alchemist is now far from danger, at least.
Go and tell him the good news.
So, did you find a way to get...
I persuaded the mob to disperse.
Very well. What?
You are free. Climb into your...
I owe you my life, sir.
I remind you to never step foot here again.
I have no desire...
You'll find all you need in our selection. Whatever you need.
Your Excellency.
Lord Des...
I tracked down your man near the coin guard barracks.
Finally.
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more... He managed to slip through our fingers.
Once again.
We followed his trail to the Coin Guard Tavern, but he had already escaped. All the same, you have nothing to fear. He will...
Governor Burhan will be happy to learn that such an amiable legate will thank you for your help.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord.
Is your hat out of style? Does your vest belong to love? Welcome. It's such a pleasure. Have you seen anything? Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
To my help! And death to the others!
You're running out of energy. Drink a potion.
Hello?
What can I do for you?
We're the relay. You're dismissed.
Finally!
I've seen a few escapes in my time, but I never thought I'd see someone go to all this trouble to break into a prison.
It's blocked.
You cannot pass. Only the Norts have access. You cannot pass.
Sir?
Constantine d'Orsay, future governor...
Enchanted as well.
Are you ready?
We should be able to set sail with the tide. I'm still without news of my cabin boy.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some...
Impossible. All merchandise must be so.
I wouldn't go that far.
Well then, though... Hellfire.
Captain,
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help, he's gone into his place guards where all that is not in... Sorry.
Sorry, Kurd.
The commander is going to have my head.
In that case, we're going to... Be back soon, Captain.
Captain, sir, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
The way is clear. It's time to get...
Do your best to be...
Don't you be worrying now.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there.
You move out. Quick step. Do you have any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
If you wore a Naut uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in. Unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients, but it's doable. Here's the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
Sir?
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set... I'm still without news of...
When did you see your cabin boy?
It's been 2 days. It wasn't out of the order, but the day of departure.
Does the boy know anyone in...
Other than fellow Norts, you mean? I don't think so.
This Jonas.
In tradition, we are all...
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish.
Have you seen anyone wandering?
Take a look around. As long as they don't try and get... That said...
A smuggler?
In the port jails. Might I ask you?
Nothing to bother yourself about. I'm just curious.
You wouldn't, by the sheerest of coincidences, be on the trail of a couple of heretics. The same a couple of the ambassadors of Ptolemy's men have been looking for nigh on 2 days.
And so you know about that?
Of course. And they were making quite a fuss, hoping we would cave in and help them in their... Feel free to carry out your own The port brig.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
The hiding place of this smuggler is filthy. But perhaps we'll discover some useful information.
Good day. Someone told me that...
That's right, yeah.
Yes. Your captain asked...
Happy to hear he's taken the disappear...
When did you last see...
2 days.
Did any...
Maybe it's...
Why would that...
Why? I have...
What does Jonas... Did he...
Never...
Does he know?
No.
Do you think he could... I don't know where to...
No.
And you don't believe...
I like Laura. The itch for... Here, yes. I call back to...
What do you think about Captain Van...
He's a damn... He knows his crap.
How old is he?
He's not seen as...
I need to be going. Fel... Good day, sailor.
You talking about, but like I've been...
Were you a witness?
Yes, the other day, and then when we... Well, those...
Why didn't you intervene? Did you report...
Unfortunately, the captain.
Were you a witness?
Yeah, and then...
Why didn't you intervene? Did you report...
Unfortunately, the captain.
Why would anyone want...
How would I know?
It's just that I can't... What do you think about Captain Van...
He's just... It's a pity that he...
Thank you, Lara. I need to be going. Hello again.
Well, no. Did you...
No. Were you a witness to the...
Yes, the other... And then, well, those...
Why didn't you intervene? Did you report...
Unfortunately, the captain.
Did Jonas...
Mate,
do you know...
No, I seem to kind of now and again. He...
Thank you, Lara. I need to be going.
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Oh, hello, Your Excellency. It is an honor.
Tavern keeper.
I see.
I'm looking for a note.
A note?
According to one...
A kidnapping. I would have noted.
Someone told me about...
I see.
Where might I find...
Here? Anything else?
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Who are you?
No. I'm looking for a young cap...
Yeah.
What can you tell me about...
He seemed... And he must have...
Tell me what happened.
A rich... The kind of... They exchanged...
And after that?
It just so happened. And I think I might well have... I wouldn't have thought.
Who was the rich...
No, it was... Yeah.
Thank you.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Who is that?
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition, then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Telema? Why?
It's true.
We fled, but the...
Tell me more about
our work.
The disciple.
The very same.
With the discovery, we wanted to verify.
And? What did you...
Teofredi, but...
In the original, he speaks of...
It was written...
I understand. This voice...
The sacred...
Who were you hoping...
We are... That...
Did you try...
We were...
I beg of you.
I don't have the heart to deliver you to the Inquisition, but I cannot do much else to help you. Your smuggler is locked up. Maybe there are others. Be careful and just...
Thank you, sir. You are a just...
Thank you for having heard us and helped. You are truly full of kindness.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart. Good day, Excellency.
Sir,
it pains me to inform...
Curse!
Alas, these renegades have... I would not have been able...
The breed. But I had... We...
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you.
Greetings. I hope your day will be better than mine.
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with...
He is absent. Enter, please.
Oh, I know. And to what do
I would like to have a word...
He is not here.
It concerns it according to...
I see. He has simply returned.
Excuse me.
Don't you see, Your Excellency?
I am very surprised. And that his men are...
Witnesses?
These witnesses are...
My son was probably... A gesture that your...
What was your son doing on a...
It is what they...
What are you talking...
I would have thought. It seems that you have this horrible... You will have no...
Where might I find your...
I cannot say, Excellence, until the Naughts have...
This pact. It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Naughts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
May the disease never afflict you, Your Excellency.
Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen. Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
So, are you ready?
We should be able to set sail. I'm still without new...
I spoke with a woman.
Taken?
A contract?
A commercial contract. In some cases, I wouldn't be able to tell what I can't and ever since.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Naut?
How I would like my father to be implicated in this sordid business. Our old...
Your Highness, your
Come now, sir. I'm sad to have... Would you believe those stills... Ta-da!
You might have...
Take away the...
But you want...
I've had a word with She said...
Who was it?
They took him back.
Well, that is very... Since time in children born, but certain from time to time.
Are you telling...
But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own...
Well, he probably did it before the... What counts most? Breaking a contract with the...
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us. Excuse me, madam. Come on now, stop lying. Jonas was taken away by force against his will by armed men.
That is not true. Completely false.
Enough! With every word, you are a step closer to a
prison. But what would...
Kidnapping. In the eyes of the
I beg of you, we didn't kidnap our own son. He's in our warehouse. I am certain that once you have heard his...
I regret threatening that woman.
You didn't have a choice. She was lying, and we need to find that boy. Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
A handful of underlings don't scare us away. Right, cousin?
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Sir de Sade?
I've come looking for your... Would you be so kind as... I looked into the contract. It was indeed...
It is...
You should have thought of
the prince.
Her sadness.
You wouldn't dare...
You're not leaving me...
Very well.
All children leave...
So it's here that our man keeps it
locked.
Who are you?
You're
worried?
Yeah.
That does my...
You don't...
I hadn't seen it. My family.
Yes.